From the biggest clubs to the boldest headlines, this is your daily dose of world football. Welcome to Football Gang. Diogo Jota, a light gone too soon. He played with fire in his feet and grace in his heart. Diogo Jota, Liverpool forward, Portugal international, father, brother, husband. A man whose life, filled with promise and purpose, was tragically cut short. Diogo Jota died in a car crash in Spain, just 28 years old. His younger brother, André, 26, also lost his life in the same tragic accident. It happened in the province of Zamora, a quiet stretch of road now etched in heartbreak. Less than 2 weeks earlier, Diogo had married his longtime partner, Ruth Cardoso. They were parents to 3 young children, building a life together filled with hope, love, and dreams. Tributes have poured in from across the globe. Liverpool Football Club released a statement saying they were devastated by the tragic passing of a player who had become part of the fabric of Anfield. Portuguese Prime Minister Luís Montenegro called it a sad day for football and for national and international sports. But who was Diogo Jota? Born in Porto in 1996, Jota began his footballing journey at local side Gondomar. By 2013, he had joined the youth ranks of Paços de Ferreira. A year later, he was playing first-team football. His talent was unmistakable. In 2016, Atletico Madrid came calling. A 5-year contract followed. Yet, Jota would never play a match for the Spanish Giants. Instead, he returned home on loan to FC Porto, where he continued to hone his game, scoring 8 times in 27 appearances. Then came Wolverhampton Wanderers. At just 20 years old, Jota arrived in the English Championship on loan. It was here, in England's rugged second tier, that his career began to truly ignite. Wolves, the launchpad. In the 2017-18 season, Jota scored 17 goals as Wolves stormed to promotion with 99 points. Fans at Molineux fell in love with his fierce competitiveness and natural eye for goal. He wasn't the biggest player, but his impact was immense. He helped Wolves secure back-to-back 7th-place finishes in the Premier League and shone on the European stage during their 2019-20 Europa League run. By then, Jota had scored 44 goals in 131 appearances for the club and caught the attention of one of the biggest names in world football. Anfield, the dream realized. Liverpool signed him for £41 million in September 2020, and Jota made an instant impression, scoring just 8 minutes into his debut against Arsenal. Despite fierce competition from the revered trio of Sulla, Maine, and Firmino, he quickly became a fixture in Jurgen Klopp's plans. Jota brought flexibility, drive, and a goal-scorer's instinct. He could play anywhere across the front line. In his own words, "I was there to challenge the front 3, not to be happy with being a substitute." He delivered. In the 2021-22 season, he scored 21 goals in all competitions as Liverpool lifted both the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. By 2023-24, he had passed the 50-goal mark and celebrated his 100th appearance for the club. And though injuries hampered him, he was never anything less than committed. Under new manager Arne Slot, he continued to prove his worth, scoring 6 goals and providing 4 assists as Liverpool stormed to their 20th league title in 2024-25. For country and honor, Jota's achievements weren't limited to club football. For Portugal, he earned 49 caps and scored 14 goals. He played in major tournaments and helped his country win 2 UEFA Nations League titles, the second coming just weeks before his untimely death. More than a footballer, beyond the goals, beyond the glory, Diogo Jota was deeply respected by teammates, opponents, and fans alike. The Portuguese Football Federation offered perhaps the most poignant tribute. Diogo Jota was not only a fantastic player, but also an extraordinary person who was respected by all his teammates and opponents. He had a contagious joy and was a reference point in his own community. Legacy. Diogo Jota lived a life of intensity, passion, and quiet humility. A player who brought joy to millions and pride to his nation. A man who wore every shirt. Wolves, Porto, Liverpool, Portugal. Not just with professionalism, but with love. His passing is a devastating loss to football and to humanity. But the memories remain of a young man with fire in his boots, love in his heart, and the world at his feet. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.